Is it time to buy or sell Broadcom stock? In this video, we will delve deeply into Broadcom. Our initial report was published on our website on Monday, the 9th of June, 2025, and now we are here to provide you with an even more comprehensive analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analyses. You do not want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by exploring our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the capability of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is intended for informational purposes only and should not be regarded as financial advice. Since the 24th of April, 2025, our system has categorized Broadcom as a hold accumulate, assigning it a score of 0.71. Now let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. Throughout this period, the stock has exceeded our expectations, achieving a gain of 29.83% since we initially recommended purchasing Broadcom 32 days ago. This equates to an average return of 0.93% per day since it was classified as hold accumulate. The stock is positioned in the midst of a broad and robust upward trend in the short term, indicating that further increases within this trend are anticipated. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of approximately 42.24% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging between 17.17% and 54.20%. Evaluating the longer term, our 12-month analysis forecasts a projected change of 35.05%. According to our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from negative 12.49% to positive 44.79% over the upcoming year. In present terms, this would place the future price between $213.78 and $353.69. Our latest daily update for Broadcom includes the headline, Broadcom stock price down 1.07% on Monday. The Broadcom stock price fell by 1.07% on the last day, which was Monday, the 9th of June, 2025, decreasing from $246.93 to $244.28. It has now fallen for 3 consecutive days. During the last trading day, the stock fluctuated 2.93%, ranging from a day low of $241.11 to a day high of $248.17. The price has risen in 7 of the last 10 days and has increased by 6.8% over the past 2 weeks. Notably, trading volume decreased on the last day alongside the stock price, which is a positive indication since volume typically follows the stock's movement. On the last day, the trading volume fell by 15 million shares, with a total of 25 million shares being bought and sold for approximately $6.09 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest price of the stock was $265.43, while the lowest price reached $128.50. Currently, the price is 7.97% or $21.15 below the 52-week high of $265.43, which also marks the all-time high for the stock. Broadcom, ticker AVGO, is currently capturing attention in the market following several positive developments. The investment community lists it among top stocks to watch for the second half of 2025, highlighting broad investor interest amid a favorable outlook for U.S. equities, with major indices showing significant gains recently. Fundamental improvements in Broadcom's AI semiconductor sector are driving optimism, with forecasted revenues from AI expected to reach $5.1 billion in the next fiscal quarter. The company's partnerships with tech giants like Alphabet and Amazon position it to capitalize on increasing demand for AI and cloud infrastructure. Despite some deceleration in non-AI segments, the growth in AI networking is notable, buoying overall performance. Broadcom's recent earnings report revealing a 20% year-over-year sales increase underscores the company's potential, especially as it plans a $10 billion share buyback to enhance shareholder value. The stock, currently near all-time highs, has a bullish sentiment, anticipating further price appreciation based on sustained demand in AI and solid operational metrics. However, there are also cautionary notes regarding its valuation. The rapid growth of its AI segment does not yet represent a large fraction of its overall revenues, prompting concerns about whether current stock prices fully justify future growth expectations. In the short run, ongoing buybacks and strong quarterly results may propel the stock upward, while long-term success will depend on Broadcom's ability to solidify its position in the AI market and expand its overall revenue base. Analyst Ratings. On Friday, the 6th of June 2025, it was reported that Cowen & Company assigned AVGO a buy grade along with a hold action. On Monday, the 2nd of June 2025, Citigroup reported a buy grade for AVGO accompanied by a hold action. On Tuesday, the 22nd of April 2025, Barclays assigned AVGO an overweight grade and a hold action. On Wednesday, the 2nd of April 2025, Daiwa gave AVGO a buy grade along with an upgrade action. Finally, on Friday, the 7th of March 2025, Morgan Stanley reported an overweight grade for AVGO, also with a hold action. Analysts have assigned Broadcom stock a general neutral rating. They categorize the price-to-earnings ratio as a strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as strong sell. In terms of return on investment, analysts have issued a buy rating for the stock. The following signals have been identified for Broadcom. The Broadcom stock currently presents a sell signal from the short-term moving average. However, there is a contrasting buy signal from the long-term average. As the short-term average is positioned above the long-term average, this creates an overall buy signal for the stock, indicating a positive outlook. If the stock continues to rise, it will encounter resistance from the short-term moving average at approximately $251.41. Conversely, if the stock declines, it will find support from the long-term average at around $219.07. A breakout above the short-term average would generate a buy signal, while a breakdown below the long-term average would trigger a sell signal. Additionally, some negative signals have been observed that may impact the near-term performance. A sell signal was generated from a pivot top point on Wednesday, the 4th of June, 2025, and the stock has since declined by 6.43%. Further declines are suggested until a new bottom pivot is established. Furthermore, there is a current sell signal from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, known as MACD. The trading volume has decreased alongside the price during the last trading day, which lowers the overall risk, as volume typically aligns with price movements. Here are some additional signals that may capture your interest. Moving average convergence divergence, a sell signal. Pivots, a sell signal indicated 4 days ago. Bollinger, a buy signal was noted 48 days ago. The short-term moving average, a sell signal was identified 3 days ago. The long-term moving average, a buy signal, emerged 33 days ago. The relationship between the short and the long moving averages. A buy signal was generated 31 days ago. Examining the 12-month chart reveals the short moving average, a buy signal, appeared 34 days ago. The long-term moving average, a buy signal, was recorded 23 days ago. The relationship between the short and the long moving averages, a buy signal, was noted 15 days ago. For additional signals, please visit our page at StockInvest.us. Support, risk, and stop loss for Broadcom. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $191.66 and $185.15. There is an inherent risk when a stock tests a support level, as breaking this level may lead to a decline toward the next support. In this instance, Broadcom finds support just below today's level at $191.66. If this level is breached, the next support from accumulated volume will be at $185.15 and $184.45. This stock exhibits average movements throughout the day, and with solid trading volume, the risk is deemed to be medium. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated by $7.06 between its high and low, which is a change of 2.93%. For the past week, the stock has displayed a daily average volatility of 3.07%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for Broadcom, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, the price-to-earnings ratio, or PE ratio. This important measure compares a company's current share price to its earnings per share. This notably high PE ratio suggests that the stock may be overvalued. However, it is not unusual for technology companies or those with significant market potential to have such elevated ratios. In other news, the next earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is expected on the 4th of September, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates are at $1.68. Keep an eye on these figures, as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Broadcom. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Broadcom is at $246.93. If you do not own any shares, it may be wise to wait for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those who already hold the stock, this could serve as a point to consider for swing trading. On the downside, Broadcom faces its first support level at $191.66. If this support level remains intact, it might present a favorable entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Broadcom from various analyst sources is neutral. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 14th of May, 2025, Justine Page executed an insider sale of 800 shares of common stock with a par value of 1 millisecond. On the 21st of April, 2025, Henry Samueli performed an insider purchase of 1,602 shares of common stock with a par value of 1 millisecond. On the 21st of April, 2025, Harry Lu conducted an insider purchase of 1,602 shares of common stock with a par value of 1 millisecond. On the 21st of April, 2025, Justine Page executed an insider purchase of 1,602 shares of common stock with a par value of 1 millisecond. On the 21st of April, 2025, Kian Lo Chek carried out an insider purchase of 1,602 shares of common stock with a par value of 1 millisecond. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we have determined the insider power to be negative with a ratio of negative 17.113. In total, insiders purchased 2,198,636 shares and sold 3,059,366 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $230.21, a decrease of 5.76%. This stock experiences medium daily fluctuations, indicating a medium level of risk. Additionally, there is a sell signal generated from a pivot top identified 3 days ago. Is Broadcom stock a good buy? Broadcom presents several positive signals. However, we do not find these sufficient to classify it as a buy candidate at this time. Currently, it is more appropriate to view it as a hold candidate, meaning one should either hold or accumulate shares while awaiting further developments. After evaluating the volatility and movements from the most recent trading day, our analysis indicates that the current price is undervalued. Looking ahead to trading on Tuesday, the 10th of June, we anticipate that Broadcom will open higher by 240 cents and begin trading at $244.52. We remind you that trading involves a significant risk of losing money, and it is advisable to consult a financial advisor before making any purchases or sales of securities. Investment decisions should not be based solely on the information from StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current perspective on the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for this stock? Don't forget to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day from all of us here at Stock Invest.